Starter Deck Pegasus, first edition. This poor box got beat to hell, unfortunately, but that's why I'm going to be opening it. I bought it, and it was pretty decent price, I thought, and because it's all beat up and stuff, I think I'd rather just have the cards within the box and like the playmat and stuff instead of keeping it as a collector's item since it's so badly beaten. Um, This box is, or this starter deck is kind of interesting because there's a couple of cards, like all of the other starter decks, or the early starter decks, I should say, that are exclusive to this starter deck, which is the Griffin's Wing, and then also the Toon Alligator within this deck. It's just a common card, but yeah, it's a exclusive only to the starter deck Pegasus starter deck. Only English printing of Toon Alligator. And so, I don't actually mind opening this as because it's beaten, because it has this the box being beaten up because it has this protective plastic within it. So I was fairly confident that the cards within are going to be protected, even though the box is so heavily damaged. So. Believe all the foils are in the front, so we obviously have the Relinquished, which is terribly off-centered, unfortunately. Might actually get OC grade on that. That would be kind of cool, actually. Yeah, I'm not really too concerned about this card per se because I wasn't really even opening it for this card. The Magic Ruler is by far the more wanted and valuable card of Relinquished. Then we got the Griffin Wing, which is kind of a dumb card because it's basically a card just to counter one specific card in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sort of like a White Hole, but it's got a griffin on it, which is kind of a cool artwork. And yeah, this is the only printing of Griffin Wing within the North American English Yu-Gi-Oh! Printing. This is in the starter deck. And then the Almighty and Banned Graceful Charity. This is probably my favorite Magic card, Magic or Spell, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this card is just so extremely good. Like, it's probably even better than Pot of Greed because really this card got banned once the Chaos decks came into play. The draw three cards and then discard two. It never was really that abusive within like the early Yu-Gi-Oh play because decks didn't really use their graveyard all that much, except for maybe like Monster Reborning or maybe Call of the Haunted, or using Call of the Haunted on a card. But then once the Chaos decks came into play, like you wanted to throw away your lights and darks so you could summon your BLS and your Chaos End Dragon and whatnot. So this card just became insanely broken and pretty much was banned ever since for good reason. And then I'm gonna go through the rest of this. Like, even though they're just commons, I find it interesting to go through the rest of the cards. So Man-Eater Bug, Reinforcements, Dream Clown, Jowgen Bakudan, Jinjin, I don't know how to pronounce it. Wabaku, Manga Ryuran. Interesting Manga Ryuran because they kept the Japanese manga instead of changing it to Toon. That was the only Toon card that they did that with. So, never knew why. Why Upper Deck never changed it, but they just didn't. No one knows. Fisher, Enchanted Javelin, Urabi, Ring of Magnetism, Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Got to get all those tunes for Pegasus. Magic Jammer, Dark Hole, Trap Hole, Muka Muka, Illusionist Faceless Magician, Toon Summon Skull, Toon Alligator. Yep, that's the other one that's only can be found within the starter deck Pegasus. The Toon card that's not really even a Toon, just by name. So, interesting card there. Soul Release, Stop Defense, 7 Tools of the Bandit, Castle Walls, Heroes Shadow Scout, kind of a makes sense as a Pegasus card. Look at your opponent's top 5 cards in their deck with his whole Millennium Eye thing that he had going on. Dispel, Robin Goblin, Mask of Darkness, Diane Kento the Cure Master. Interesting censored card compared to the Japanese print of this. Black Pendant, Rogue Doll, Toon Mermaid, Rush Recklessly, Monster Reborn, Sonic Bird, Remove Trap, Ryuran, Toon World, Giant Soldier of Stone. That'd be more of a Yugi card than Pegasus. Change of Heart, Black Illusion Ritual for the Relinquished, Witch of the Black Forest, really good card, was banned for a while. Red Archery Girl, Armed Ninja, Aquamador, Yami, Ultimate Offering, broken card when it first came out, and then got errated later on. But yeah, I want to just read the effect real quick. At the cost of 500 life points per monster, a player is allowed an extra normal summon or set. So that wasn't a once per turn effect. So once you played this card, you could basically pay like 1,500 life points, summon 2 monsters, and then sacrifice them both for something like a Blue Eyes, you know. So extremely broken card because basically in one turn allowed you to get out, you know, a really powerful monster if you had the cards to summon, you know. Hane and Mystical Space Typhoon. Also, I just now thought of it. Where's that Wabaku at? Right here. Yeah, this card also got changed later on to be a better card actually. But any damage inflicted by an opponent's monster is decreased to 0 during the turn this card was activated. Later on, it also got the printing got changed to add in that no monsters could be destroyed the turn this card was played. So old printing of Wabaku, it's kind of neat to see. And then we got the OG playmat here. If I can get it. There we go. Looks so pretty. And get rid of this agent playmat that I have here. And then the rulebook, the 3.0 version, that still didn't tell you everything about the game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was pretty much like the one card game where you could read the rulebook and still not know how to play the game. It's amazing. So, yep, that's everything out of this. Unfortunately, the hollows were off-center by quite a bit. Probably still gonna grade all 3 of them, I guess, and possibly get like an OC grade on these, which would actually be kind of cool. They are fairly off-center, like, so I could see these getting OC grades, and that'd actually be kind of cool. I wouldn't be too disappointed if these all came back like 9 OCs. So, as always, thank you for watching.